Hello and welcome to A1R Psychic Radio and Moonstruck TV. It's lovely to be with you this evening. And now, for the last few shows, we've been broadcasting in Savannah in Georgia, but now I am back in London, and it's cold. It's cold here, which I got used to being in sunny weather, but no more for me. And now, I was just thinking about the sort of time of year, and it would be lovely to sort of hear from our viewers, what you're going to be doing at Christmas, and also what you're going to be doing at New Year, and whether you have any New Year's resolutions. And I often think about sort of the concept of New Year's resolutions, and are we, often we might say give up something or lose weight or give up smoking or something like that, or give up drinking, or I don't know, what could you call, what else could it be? It'd be interesting if you got some unusual resolutions to share with us. Now, this time of year can offer difficulties for some people, and I'm in London at the moment, and I live in Brighton, and the problem that I see is the homeless around, and in England it's quite cold at the moment, and all the homeless that are there at this time of year, which I think is just really sort of sad. But also there are people that, will be enjoying Christmas, but there'll be somebody missing from that table, because they may be in heaven with God, and that's something, a time of year that we want to sort of perhaps, think of those people that we love and are missing from our lives. And of course, as a medium, I know that they're not missing. What they've done is they've shed their body a bit like a caterpillar, and they are, but they are still around us. They're still interested in our lives. They still have that love that they had before, and which is just extraordinary, isn't it? It's when you actually think about it, it's just an extraordinary world, and extraordinary how our loved ones are still around us. And so, particularly at this time of year, if anyone wants to connect with some loved ones, that would be wonderful. But whatever our readers want, I think. And I know that we have a caller waiting, and we have Fatima in Mount Marias, Michigan. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hello and welcome to the show. Have you ever had a reading before?
Yeah, about 2 years ago, I think.
Oh, well, so a little while ago. So I can connect to loved ones in the spirit world, or I can look to my guides to give guidance. Is there a particular way that you would like me to look for you?
Guidance, please.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be guidance. I could feel it. And is there a particular area that you'd like me to focus?
Luck. I guess I would say I've had a streak of bad luck about the last 7 years.
Yeah. Okay, right. I'm just going to go straight in because I'm starting to get stuff. Have you got? I'm being drawn to that you may have some scars on your body.
Oh yeah.
And those scars are linked to sort of a painful experience. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Because I'm being shown that straight away, and I'm being shown that you've had some particularly I feel like challenging relationships in your life. Would that make sense to you, Fatima?
Yes.
And I feel that one of them, I don't know to what extent or how, but one of them could have been a little bit abusive. Would you understand that?
Yes.
And I'm being told that my guide, and her name is Martha. She is saying to me that she's saying that her heart goes out to you for what you've had to endure and what you've suffered in this life. She says nobody should have to suffer in the way that you've suffered and to the extent that you've suffered. She's saying to me that it's been, and now she's calling it a balancing act, and I don't understand what she means by that. But it's been quite a challenge, is what she's saying, and she's also saying to me that you've reached the depths of despair with your life at points, and haven't sort of known how to deal with your life or what to do. Would that make sense to you?
Very much, yes.
And Martha is saying to me that it's like she's just wrapped a big blanket around you, and she's wanting to bring some comfort to you, and wants to bring some love to you and some healing to you, because she says that you need a lot of healing emotionally, because the wounds aren't just on the physical body, but they're also on your mind, in your mind as well. And she's telling me that she is going to concentrate personally on lots of healing for you to help you recover from all that you've had to endure.
Yeah,
she's
definitely need that.
She's also saying to me that you are, she says that you're a very brave soul as well, because you have been able to make some decisions that has kept you safe. Would that make sense to you?
Yeah, I had both of my breasts removed.
She's making me feel like you've had to sort of, change your accommodation, or change where you live, or move away, or finish with a relationship. It's something like that I'm just getting that feeling that you put yourself into a safe environment. And she's saying to me that she's really congratulating you, because she thinks you're extraordinarily brave, because she knows that it wasn't an easy decision for you to make. And it took every ounce of everything within you and bravery to make that decision, because even when you made it, you had reservations as to whether you'd done the right thing. And she's saying to me that, almost like she's saying congratulations for your bravery. She's saying to me that, now this is, my guide is Martha. She's from the Bible era, and right next to her, standing right next to her, is Jesus, and he wants to talk to you personally, and for some reason, and he's saying to you that it's not just Martha that will be looking to bring great healing to you and to lift up your spirits. He says, I personally will be as well. And it's like he's showing me his mother Mary, and the archangels, and he's going to be recruiting people to bring a lot of healing to you. Because what he's saying is your time is ready to receive the healing. It's almost like you've done all the things that you agreed to do before you came to the earth plane, and you've reached that point where you've learned all the lessons. And it's like they're showing me, it's like a curtain is going to be drawn back, and then the other side of the curtain is the sunshine, and you're going to be walking into the sunshine, where you're going to have freedom from a lot of what you've had to deal with in your life. And you're going to, it's almost like they're going to uplift you, and there's going to be some radical changes that has to happen. And those radical changes are going to be part of your healing. And they're very much talking about, it's all about healing with you, very much. And I feel that I also do you pray? Because I
Once
feel
in a
like
while.
because I feel like a connection to Mother Mary with you. Does that make sense?
No, not really.
Maybe it's to do with your name that I'm getting that, because I feel, because what I'm being told is that so have you ever said, please help me, and
Oh,
in a
yeah.
sort of like a, okay, because they're telling me that you're praying, and so that's where that's come from, and I just and I am being firmly told that you don't need to worry to the extent that you have had to worry before, because I'm being shown that it's almost like you're walking a path, and you're walking a path where it's going to be less stressful and less difficult. It's like you're coming out of the woods and into the sunshine. It's and I just get that feeling very, very strongly for you, Fatima. My mum also, sorry, my Martha is also saying to me that she okay, she has great admiration for you, because it's not just simply your bravery and the things that you look to do, but it's also the way you are with other people. And it's like you have a big heart and you have a lot of compassion for other people. And sometimes you put your own difficulties and own problems all on the side, and you're busy helping somebody else. And they're saying that they have great admiration for who you are and what your soul has achieved, and where you've come from. They're just simply in awe of you. And I just get that strong feeling that it's almost like the time is up for you to have to sort of deal with all that difficulty, and you're going to be so it's like you're shifted into a new arena, a new way of living living your life. Oh, how's that sound, Fatima?
That would be awesome, yeah. I'm ready for things to change, that's for sure.
Yeah. And also, I feel that one of my guides, I've got lots of guides around me, but I'm not sure who it is, but one of my guides has just kissed you on your forehead. And I just get that feeling that okay, this is really, I feel really drawn to the fact that you have a connection with Mother Mary. And I feel really drawn to say to you that to pray to Mother Mary, because there is a strong, and I don't know whether it's something to do with your name and why you were given this name of Fatima, but I just get that strong feeling that, and I'm keep on being shown it in my clairvoyance, that you need to have a connection with Mother Mary, and also wear the miraculous medal, which is the Mother Mary medal. That it's just going to be very comforting and supporting to you, because I feel like she wants to be in your life and is going to help you.
Okay.
So I hope that helps, Fatima, and that I feel very positive that things are going to improve for you, and also well done for your bravery and also helping so many people in your life.
Thank you.
So thank you very much, and happy Christmas to you.
Happy Christmas. That was right on. You had everything right on point. Thank you.
Thank you, and find me on Facebook if you want to find me. Okay, bye.
I will. Bye.
Right, I think it's time to go to our next caller, and that is Velvet in Lubbock, Texas. Are you there, Velvet?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello and welcome to the show. So I am a medium and I can connect to loved ones in the spirit world, or I can give guidance from my guides. Is there a particular way that you would like me to work?
Either way you feel comfortable.
Well, it's where I put my focus, really. So just give me what you would prefer.
Your guide.
Okay, and is there a particular area that you'd like me to focus on?
There's so much going on that.
Okay, well, let me just go to my guide and see what we get. If you do want to sort of push me in a direction of area, then do speak up, because we only have a few minutes with the readings, and that's why I like to go to the focus, because then you do get what the core of the matter. Right.
Mainly with my little one home and how everything's going to be, because I had to resign my position to take care of the foster that has been put with us permanently. I just want to know if the families are going to keep messing with her.
I've got little one, families messing with us, and I think that's about all I heard. Could you just say that again?
It's just everything that's wrapped around my little one that was a foster. She was put with us permanently. And the mother side of the family, I just want to see if they're going to keep messing with her, or because they're a bad problem on her part.
Okay, what's the name of your child?
Cashlyn.
Okay. Right, I instantly am getting that you do not need to worry. This is about sort of, the security of fostering, I presume. Is that what you're saying?
Well, we're permanent now.
Okay, because what I'm being told. Okay, because that was what I was told. I was being told you do not need to worry, and I'm just seeing paperwork and like that. It's all signed and sealed. But I'm also being shown that you. It's almost as though you're concerned about living where you're living, and I get that, and I get that sort of strong feeling with you that you may be looking to consider a new environment to live in, because I feel like the environment that you live in has caused quite a few problems for you. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, it does.
And I'm being shown that if you were, and obviously we have free will, but if you were to take that step and take it and look to move to a different environment, I just get that feeling that it will offer a lot of security and a lot of comfort. And what I'm being told by Martha, my guide, is that oh, this is interesting. You are meant to have this child in your life. This is something that's been agreed by God, and that and I feel that this child is part of your soul group, because I feel that you've also it feels like you've been a mother to this child before in a previous lifetime. And I just get that feeling that, so I get that strong feeling that there's a strong connection with the child, and I also feel that is there somebody around you that has a health issue or a disability or something of that nature?
Me. It's me.
Okay, it's you. Okay. Because I'm just getting that somebody has some difficulties, and and I'm being told that you're okay. I'm being told that your heart is absolutely in the right place, but I'm also being shown that this has been sort of like a concern to you, and I get the feeling that it's almost like they want to wipe that from your mind, like it shouldn't be a concern to you, and I also feel that over the next 2 to 3 years, I get the feeling with your family environment and your living situation, and also your health, I get the feeling there's going to be some radical changes, and I think all of them are in a more positive light and improvement. And I just get that feeling that there is going to be some healing that is going to come to you. I don't know to what capacity or to sort of, to the extent of the healing, but I just know that there's going to be some healing with you. And I'm being told that this is long overdue. And I will put you on my healing list. And I sit for an hour every day and send out my healing to people. So I'll put you on the healing list if that's all right with you.
Yeah. Thank you.
But I just get that feeling that it's sort of almost like that there's a time. It's almost like it's long overdue, your healing, because I get that feeling with you that I get the feeling that certainly that some improvements can be made with your health, and obviously with that, it's, there's no guarantees, and I just have to sort of put in all those caveats, for legal reasons and everything. So
Yes,
and it's for entertainment purposes only, and all that stuff we have to say. What I am getting is that the spirit world are looking to make some improvements with your health, and I feel that and I just get that feeling that your life is going to radically change. And I think the main point at when you're going to change is when you move. It's almost like moving, and with all of this, we have our free will. But I just get the feeling with you that by moving, you will improve your circumstances greatly. Because I feel that where you live has hindered you, and the problem is more about where you live than the situation. I think the situation will disappear somewhat if you were to move, and I feel that you have considered it as well,
we have.
and thought that this is probably a good idea, and I'm being told that once you make that decision firmly in your mind that that's what you're doing, I feel like my guides want to give you that reassurance that that is a good idea, that is going to be something that's going to be very positive, and that will sort of help you sort of moving forward. But it's definitely is a good idea, is what I'm being told. Again, it's entertainment purposes only, and you can make your own decisions and things like that. Oh dear, we have to cover ourselves, don't we?
I'm medical, I understand. I'm a paramedic, I understand.
Yeah. Oh, right. But and I just get the feeling that that over time, I've got a gentleman close by you. Is this a husband that I'm referring to, or a long-term partner, or something like that? Does that make sense to you?
My husband of 20 years.
Pardon?
My husband of 20 years.
Okay. Yep. I
he's
get
not
the
here.
feeling that he has been emotionally a little bit low at
Oh,
times.
God, yeah.
Would you? And I feel sort of like a little bit of depression or something of that nature. And I'm being told that that the whole sort of moving idea would improve him as well, because I feel that circumstances would change your life by moving. And I just get that feeling, and again I'll put him on the list. So I'll just put Velvet and her husband on my list. But yes, I do feel that he just does, he does suffer a little bit, and he's he almost feels at times like he's in despair.